Everybody want me to tell a story what went on with Terrence Crawford and Gary Russell. So I'm gonna put it to you like this, right? Keep in mind, y'all, we 18, 19 years old. We at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. You know what I'm saying? So we all, keep in mind, we all elite fighters, #1 amateurs in the, in the United States. So we sparring and shit. Me and Gary sparring. At this time I was fighting 125 pounds. Gary Russell was fighting 119 pounds. Rashid Warren, he was fighting 112 pounds. So how they'll do it is that Rashid Warren had to spar with me and Gary Russell. He comes spar with the 106 pound or the 112 pound. He had to spar with us because that motherfucker was good like that. So, of course, I had to spar with Gary. I spar with Gary Russell first. Then they'll take Gary Russell out and put Rashid in with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I was the biggest. So, me and Gary got it on, you know what I'm saying? It was good sparring. That day, yes, I might have got on Gary. You know what I'm saying? But he good work all the time though. But we was good fighters, man. I'm sharp. That motherfucking name is too sharp. I was sharp than a motherfucker. That's Gary, my boy, and Terrence Crawford, my boy. So Terrence get in the ring sparring with Dynamite. Terrence fight 132. Dynamite fight 141. Man, Dynamite one of the sharpest amateurs I'd ever seen though. So Dynamite, he sharp that day. He getting out on Terrence, you know what I'm saying? So they still had good work though. He got out on Terrence, but they still had great work. So they get out the ring, and then Terrence a little, he a little frustrated after the spar. You know what I'm saying? So they got a little. Him and Dynamite was talking noise all through the spar. So when Terrence got out, he was mad already. He was talking shit still. And then Gary said something to Terrence. And then Terrence was like, nigga, what you talking about? Nigga, Mark just beat your ass. So then they get to arguing and shit. They face to face, they get to arguing. Gary took off on Terrence and hit him with a right. He hit him with a right hook. Terrence ate the bitch. You feel me? He ain't dropped Terrence or nothing. And then they couldn't fight because right after Gary took off on him, the coaches and everybody grabbed Terrence and grabbed Gary. You know what I'm saying? But long story short, man, Gary Russell, you better not get your motherfucking ass in the ring with Terrence. He gonna damn have kill your motherfucking ass, boy. You motherfucking Gary, your motherfucking ass. You gotta go fight Gervonta Davis. You gotta go get that money. And Terrence, you gotta go fight Earl Spence. Y'all 3 weight classes from each other talking about fighting each other, man. Y'all niggas rich than a motherfucker. And for real, if that little argument wouldn't have happened in Colorado Springs that day after y'all sparred, then y'all still be cool. So y'all need to let that shit go, man. Y'all need to let that shit go, bruh. For real. On God.